Hello and welcome to a Let's Play by me, the GamerWolfSix, of another gay furry dating sim. This one being Dawn Chorus, a game that I saw and was interested in because it had what I could probably say is my type. Mainly the deer guy. He does look kind of hot. I don't know what kind of type of guy that would be, but yeah. So I thought I would do this game. Check it out. So as you can see here, still in development. So yeah, you can also get it for free. I should add that as well. Also, I'm going to try and do something since my parents are away, which is actually read this thing. Well, out loud, that is. Damn. Also, we're going to be censoring over any adult stuff. If you want to see it, go and download the game, No. We'll just cover over it, because I would kind of like to see that deer guy. He looks kind of cute. Dark, because it's my name. Oh, so I might talk a bit, quieter at the things are in. We're ships at sea, drifting in all directions. The wind blows restlessly, pulling us apart. Relentlessly. I'm not a very good reader. One moment I share with you, the next we're almost strangers. Is genuine connection ever really possible? All I know is that I'd give all I have just for a moment of it. The main character. We're all lost in this world, walking blindly in the dark, colliding with each other. Our lives are a series of random encounters that shape our course. Are we swimming, or are we just carried along by the current? Also, I think this is set in Norway / the Arctic Circle. For a month, I photographed chance encounters I've seen throughout Onslow, trying to find an answer to these questions. I'm paused and trembling. I don't know if it's because of the stage fright or just my excitement. I try to keep them still, but they refuse to listen to me. Also, when there's new content for a shelter, I'll try and rate that. And I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of these things, while parents are away, but it's roughly a month time, though I might be going out to work soon again. Dunno. I was only give like a week in advance, maybe, half week. Anyways, back to the game. Okay, deep breaths now. In and out. In. This exhibition, Meditations on a Chance, is the fruit of the month of work. Fruit of this month of work. Words can't describe how happy I am to be able to show it to you here. I can't contain my happiness, and just a grin of stupidity without a care. This is a big day, and my triumph, after all. Oh yeah, I guess I did do a Dastra without reading it. Thank you all for coming. This means the world to me. I can see people clapping, but the sound barely reaches me. It takes me a moment to understand that the ring in my ears almost drowns out applause. My parents are standing in the first row. I can tell how happy they are by the looks on their faces. Behind them are some of my friends. There's Miko waving at me, Lake with a wide grin next to him. I'm so happy to have them here with me. My chest is bursting with pride, and for a moment, I'm afraid I might tear up. Someone puts a paw on my shoulder, and I forgot to turn my vibrator off, because I was waiting for a call or a text. Paw on my shoulder. Someone puts a paw on my shoulder and leads me away from the crowd into the back room. Sexy times. I lean against the wall, listening to my galloping heart. Heat's like a sledgehammer knocking in my chest. Only now am I alone. Realness of the situation breaks through to me. I won the Nordic Street Photo Award, the most prestigious street photography contest in all of Scandinavia. Also, can I bring up another window? Okay, it doesn't do that. Where's Scandinavia? Like, what encompasses it? Also, this is also an audio check. So, basically that part of Northern Europe covered in ice. And Sweden. Huh, I thought Norway was Sweden. Denmark, Norway, Sweden. Not Finland? Huh, okay. My photos made their way to a real art gallery in Oslo. This is everything I could have wished for. All the work I've put into this has paid off. I've forgotten how much of a pain in the ass actually reading out loud is. What does the future hold for me now? I let my thoughts wander far, imagining the career in International Geographic, my photo on the front cover of their magazine. I feel invincible. There's nothing that's out of reach for me. Then I snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. I just opened my own exhibition. There's no one here to hear me, though. The person that led me here has already left, likely to continue the opening ceremony. Nice of them to give me some rest. This has been one busy day. I feel a sudden rattling under my back. And then again. Turning around, I see that I was leaning against the door. I grab the handle and open it. Days passing by and fading into night. Doors opening and closing. Will I find what I'm looking for behind any of them? Do I even know what I'm looking for? Peeking inside, I'm met only with darkness. Finally, I take the step inside, and then another. A few more, and an antlered silhouette emerges from the darkness, approaching me. It closes the distance between us in a few steps. Oop, I just kind of skipped what I was going to read. Rune, what are you? Suddenly, I feel the deer's wet nose pressed against mine, and he leans in and kisses me gently. Catches me completely off guard. I just stand there, rooted to the spot. His tongue slides past my lips and brushes against mine. Gonna read this a bit quieter because my sister's still in the house. My mind finally catches up with what's happening, and I reciprocate the kiss, putting my paws on his naked chest. Wait, am I a tiger? I always thought I was a wolf. His fur is smooth as silk, and beneath it I can feel his hard pecs. Damn, son. Rune breaks the kiss and leans in further, pressing his snout into my neck. His hot breath tickles my skin, but leaning on the wall behind me, I try to stay still. Why is he nude? He takes off my shirt, letting it fall to the floor. An involuntary moan of pleasure escapes my lips, and as he nibbles lightly at my neck. Also, okay, he did have a shirt on. I was like, wait, I thought he had a shirt on. Feels so heavy that my legs almost give out, and a buck hit, but the buck is holding me firmly. Then he slides his snout down my torso. Look at my chest. No. Okay, sure. So, what's going on? Dense foliage scrolls outside the dirty window. For a moment, I can't collect my thoughts. Where am I? Who am I? Am I a tiger? Dunno. Didn't think there were tigers in Scandinavia. Though, do I have a picture of this stuff? I guess there's lions. Are lions. Refocusing my gaze, I notice my striped snout reflected in the window pane. Memories slowly coming to me, still mingling within the dream. I'm on a bus, on my way to a guest house for a science camp with our club. Science camp? Huh, science camp. Our university science club annually organizes a camp for all its members at the end of winter semester. As a freshman, I'll be on this trip for the first time, and I'm plenty excited about it. I think the audio seems to be alright. I'll have to check later. Also, my eyes are squinty. No, they seemed fine when I looked straight at it. Yeah, well. This year, I'll be staying at the guest house up north. If we're lucky, maybe we'll even see the northern lights. I'm sorry, aren't you in Scandinavia? Can't you just see it from there? Is it not as far up as I thought it was? Huh. Yeah, northern lights. Then I might really have a chance at a winning photograph contest. At winning some photography contest. So wait, he didn't actually win. I close my eyes again. The image was bare-chested Rune comes back to me vividly, together with the details of the dream. It's a shame the dream already has ended. I try to focus on it. It's getting more and more blurry, like the surface of a lake distorted by rippling waves. Damn, don't you just hate when that happens? Eventually I open my eyes again and sigh and stare at the window at the mountainous landscape. Then I remember that Rune is sitting just behind me. Hey, I'm not sure if we're in a relationship yet, but do you want to make out? Just saying. If my cheeks were flushed before, they may be completely red. Even though furries can't really blush, because of all that fur. Hey, Dark, you're finally awake. It's me, Miko. I turn around and am greeted to my childhood friend's smiling face. He's kinda cute. We're not far from the guest house already. He inspects my face closely, as if looking for something. Might need to turn down the audio though. What is our time? 12? It's fine, for now. Let's just smidge it down just a tad. Preferences? Oh, by that much? There we go. He seemed flushed. I shifted my seat a bit, hoping that he wouldn't notice the raging bone in my pants. Oh, whoa. But thankfully he's not looking that way. Doesn't notice your bulge. Just had an intense dream. Yeah, better leave it at that. Miko furrows his brow, but doesn't press further, waiting for me to continue. When I don't, he shrugs and leans back in his seat, putting his headphones back on. I turn back further and take a quick glance at Rune. He's busy playing with his phone, thankfully, and doesn't notice me looking. Well, I guess me doing this would help me actually read better out loud. And act. Apparently I have a very good poker face. He's well known at the university. A baseball player, playing on the local team. One of their best, actually. Quite popular too, which is no surprise, considering his toned body. The outline of his muscles is visible even now through his t-shirt. He studies neuroscience at the same department as me, but I never had a chance to talk to him. No wonder. I think he's 3 or 4 years my senior. Neuroscience, that seems interesting. I sigh and sit back. Maybe I should try falling asleep again. I glance at my watch and it tells me it's already 1300, is almost 1300 already, so we should arrive in a moment. No point in trying to sleep then. I guess one negative about me trying to read is that my mind is busy reading instead of doing more commentary. I do have muscles that you can see through my t-shirt, especially if I have a small, tight t-shirt. Instead, I lean back and watch the snowflakes outside. And I miss snow. They're brown. Wait, they're brown? Blown around the wind. Swirling around and falling into firs and pines, forming white caps between their branches. The snowfall is getting heavy and the ground slowly disappears beneath the white cover. Good thing we're almost at the guest house. Driving these conditions cannot be easy. It's a bit weird that it's snowing this much. It's still only October. Oh, enjoy it while you can, sweetie. I take out my phone, but there's no reception. Well, we are literally in the middle of nowhere after all. Sighing, I gently tap Miko on the shoulder. Hey, Miko! Cousin, did you check the weather before we departed? Miko takes off his headphones and leans towards the window pane looking outside. No, but this doesn't look good. I hope we won't get stuck in the guest house all day. I was looking forward to a walk in the woods, at least. Although, getting to spend today together doesn't sound bad either. Yeah, doesn't sound bad for sure. With Miko here with me, it almost feels like being back in middle school. It's good to see him again after so many years, especially on a trip like this one. To think we were once almost inseparable. We have to see if we'll actually be given free time at all. The schedule might be completely packed. By the way, I hope lunch is served soon after we arrive. I'm starving already. Miko chuckles softly. As you usually are. Should have taken some more sandwiches with you on your trip. I shudder. Ugh, I hate how dry they always get after a few hours in the backpack. I'd rather wait for a proper meal. Usually they get kind of like, I don't know, like all the moisture kind of goes together. I don't know, but I'm not a Scandinavian tiger. I know that you don't need much, unlike me. Well, it's just fuel. Shouldn't get too fussy over that, princess. Well, maybe for you. I hope for a real feast when I get there. I wouldn't count on it. After all, we're staying in a small guest house in the middle of nowhere. I lean against the smooth glass, looking at the white landscape. The bus turns left into a long driveway, and then cuts through the sky. And then, cutting through the sky, I see an eagle. I was like, cuts through the sky, wait, buses can't fly. I grab my camera bag, but the bird turns in flight and disappears behind trees before I even take out the camera. What's up? I saw an eagle flying above. It was nude, almost like some kind of animal thing, but, not us. Flying above the bus, but it's already gone. I doubt I could get a good shot in these conditions anyway. I'm glad I got to see it at all. An eagle, huh? Eagles are rare, but here up north, spotting one is even rarer. Birds, such fascinating creatures. Like mammals, they evolved to stand on two legs, but unlike us, they didn't evolve arms and opposable thumbs. While we molded and transformed the world around us, birds became free spirits, clearly roaming the land. I often wonder how it would feel to be a bird instead of an earthbound tiger. Earth would surely look different from that perspective. Also being able to be naked all the time. The bus stops. Looking through the window, I can see the wooden guest house that honestly looks much better than I thought it would. Looks like we're here. Yeah. Let's go see what awaits us. I quickly pack the camera bag and to pick camera in bag, zip my hoodie. Miko is already packed, so he just stands up and grabs his coat and backpack. Okay, everyone, we arrived. Please take your bags and go straight to the lobby. There's a lobby? Huh. Coach Devon is already standing in the front of the bus, waiting for everyone to exit the vehicle. He, alongside the biology professor and the physics facility member, is here to oversee us during the trip. Even though he's my coach, I don't know much about him, only that he's quite young for a teacher, maybe a woo-woo, and then he's not from Norway. Physical education was never my forte, and I think I skipped most of the classes so far. Yeah, I don't think he likes me very much. If he even remembers me. Grab my coat and put it on, hopping outside after the woof. Well, that place looks pretty big. Oof, it's cold. Even though I'm a tiger covered in fur and also look a little bit tubby, I seem to actually feel cold. Even though I'm wearing a coat, I shiver in the cold Arctic air. I look ahead of us, and I'm floored. guest house, all wooden on the outside, is divided into several connecting buildings. Everything looks so modern, but the simple shape of the building still makes it seem cozy. This is much, much better than I expected. The whole guest house is situated on the side of a hill, with stunning views in every direction. I bet I could even see the ocean from the roof. Head towards it, side by side. I can see Rune's antlers swaying above the small crowd of students walking to the building. A solitary head turns in our direction. White mane and a pair of lively crimson eyes. Like... He shoots a glance and turns around quickly. Is he looking for us? I raise my paw to wave to him, but he's already walking with the rest. Definitely have to check the audio. It does seem a bit loud still. Nico brushes against my side accidentally, struggling to walk straight ahead with his huge backpack. I don't know what he has inside. It must weigh a ton. Don't tell me you've taken everything you had in your room with you. I hope he didn't bring all the music gear he usually uses. Not all of it, just what I might need with me while here. Knowing you, it means exactly that. He takes out a phone from his pocket and takes a picture of the guest house. Now that we're at our destination, the excitement finally floods me. Ahead of me is a small camp full of adventurers in this beautiful Nordic scenery. Invigorated, I straighten my back and smile contentedly, marching towards the guest house. I need to use this time the best I can. Late title card. 21 minutes. Day uno. Oh, so that's the coach. Dark, here's your key. Oh, thank you, Professor. I won't take the key with the number 17 written on the tag. Briskly returning to Miko. I'm one of the first students to get a key, which turns out to be a somewhat lengthy process. Before leaving, you're given a choice between single and double rooms, as there are less students than available beds, and the university had rented the whole guest house. Jesus, these people are flipping rich. I remember, what was it? When I went on a 6 weeks geology trip, the times when we weren't camping, there were 2 places we stayed at. One was a hostel. I remember staying in a room that had 4 different walls, and other people stayed in there were a bunch of other rooms that had multiple beds and stuff like that. Somehow I got the single one. I don't know why, but yay. And then there was another one where we're sleeping in a different college's dormitory, which, it was, okay. Definitely not like this place. This place looks fancy. Anyways, I decided to get my own. Miko had asked me if I wanted to take a room with him. I hadn't even considered it, but in the end, I like having a place I can retreat to, just by myself. Same dude. And well, I don't know if I'm ready to share a room with him again yet, because of the wooing that went last time. Room number 17. I wonder if that's on one of the upper floors. It'd be cool to have a nicer view. Maybe with a bit of luck, I'll get a room close to yours. Oh, he's cute. Although with the size of the guest house, I don't think it really matters. After I declined, Miko also opted to get a room of his own, mostly because he doesn't know anyone here well enough, except me. Well, let's say he's not very good at meeting new people. Same. Everyone who has already gotten their key, please go to your rooms, unpack, and be in the cafeteria in 30 minutes. It's behind the door, at the end of this corridor. Oh yeah, I forgot reading makes me yawn quite a lot for some reason. I'll go and drop off my stuff. I can't wait to get this backpack off me. Oh. Okay, I'll see you in a while. Don't lam at me. Makes you look even more adorable. I walk down a single loaded corridor alone, counting the rooms. Single loaded? I don't know what that means. I count all the way up to 11 before I reach the end. So it's upstairs. Nice. Turn around and get back to the staircase. A lion in flannel shirt, holding coat with his paw, bumps into me. Like, again. Ah, sorry, I didn't mean to walk into you. He takes a step back, smiling timidly. It's okay. I should be more careful. I didn't hear you at all. No, it's my fault. I didn't mean to sneak on you. The carpets here are really thick. God, I miss thick carpets. My parents used to have them, and then they were like, hey, you know what's good against allergies? Hard floors. You know, it's good. Also good for hard floors. Making lots of noise when you're walking around your upstairs, and also having noise from upstairs transmit to downstairs easy, and also heat from downstairs to transfer to upstairs. Though I haven't really noticed it that much. But I also just miss being able to lay on the floor. Oh yeah, and being able to drop shit on the floor, because you know. If you drop your phone, or batteries, or let's see what else, or other stuff on the floor, and it's nice thick carpet, it doesn't make too much noise, it just bumps on the carpet, probably doesn't break. When it comes to these things, you drop AAA batteries on the floor at waist high, you make a dent in the floors. Not a big dent, but if you look at it, you can actually see the dent. I don't know, maybe you got shittier floors upstairs. You wouldn't think so. But, yeah. I miss thick carpets. This whole place looks so nice. Looks pretty fancy. And there's so much wood in here. I chuckle. Yeah, there's 2 bits of wood right here, buddy. Okay. Although he seems timid at first, the lion can be pretty intense. So much nicer than my home. I'm really excited to be here, and I can't wait to see my room. I hope it's fancy as the rest of this place. Yeah, really intense. We just arrived, and he's already bursting with energy. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's what I'd put the phrase intense to. Yeah, I like it here too. It's really cozy. If the corridors are so nice, imagine how cool the rooms have to be. Just trying to find mine. My stuff is pretty heavy, so I want to get all of that off me finally. Look over the lake, who only has a small backpack on with him. Lucky. Man, you and your small backpack life. We're just smart. Oh? I don't know why the game does that. I just click once and it just kind of barely lets you read, but I guess it increases the speed at which somebody's saying something. Sure, yeah, that's a good idea. By the way, Rich Room's yours. I'd like to visit you at night. I got room number 17. How about you? It would be nice to pay him a visit later, Uwu. I'm sure he already has some fun ideas how to spend the camp. How to spend the camp. Number 12. I think it's upstairs as well. No, it'd be cool if you visited sometime. Feel free to knock when you feel like it. I have a feeling I'll end up there sooner or later. See you later, Dark. Yeah, see you, Lake. Ugh. Why did I pack so much? Cursing myself in my head. I carry my unreasonably heavy bag in both paws. I need to learn to pack only the stuff I need, and to do it soon. Ah, we're just meeting everyone. This time I turn to bump into someone. Oh, hello. In front of me, walking down the stairs, stands a bear. From the downward perspective, he looks upright, imposing, but I can't help but feel a little intimidated by his presence. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. I packed a little bit too much and have to carry it all this upstairs. No, don't worry. Let me help you. The bear laughs loudly and takes my bag from me, carrying it upstairs with ease. He's big, even though I can only speculate if it's more muscles than fat, and it looks like the bag is nothing to him. It's a very fortunate turn of events for me. I was sure those stairs would be the death of me. One flight? How I prefer death. Death of that one guy from that movie. You know where he freezes to death outside, goes to a hotel with wife and kids, it's haunted and stuff. Anyways, okay, where to? Room number 17 would be right around here. Should be right around here. I find the room easily, and I unlock the door and swing it open. Okay, here you are. Bear drops the bag on the floor, turns to leave. Hey, thanks. No problem. Glad I could help. I need to go fetch the rest of my stuff. See you later. Probably. Picking up the bag and turning to enter the room, that's when it hits me. I didn't even introduce myself. Hey, wait, what's your name? Bear's already gone, though. Well, I'll catch him later. Sigh and enter the room, closing the door behind me. How is it that you remember the names Miko and Lake? I mean, Lake's easy because it's a thing. Also, what is this place? It looks very... It looks like something you would be at a seaside, you know? Neat is the first word that pops in my head when I look around. You know, it looks like something you'd see in the Caribbean. The room isn't big, but it doesn't feel cramped either. If anything, I'm amazed at how well they've used the space. The walls here are also wooden, with one tasteful painting hanging above the bed for decoration. The bed, covered by colorful patchwork, is big enough to fit at least 2 people comfortably. Ooh. There's also a small wardrobe, a desk and a chair. They're all minimalistic, in a style fitting well in this room. A thick carpet covers the wooden floor. Colors remind me of a meadow or a sunset sky. Is there a way for me to remove the text here? I don't think so. There's a meadow, sunset sky, ever-changing tapestry of vibrant colors and cloudy white. Oh, I'm gonna love staying here. It feels like home, while simultaneously being better than any home I've ever had. I'll have plenty of time to look around, though. For now, I just want to drop off my stuff and head back to the lobby. Maybe I'll check if Miko got his room yet. Or I could, pay Lake a brief visit. Dun dun dun! There's one thing that I do things interesting. I can, Adastria, as far as I can remember. Sorry, reading makes me yawn. There were only 3 choices. One was... was what I'm afraid of in that dream thing. The other was whether or not Amicus should get to know the Jackal guy better or not. And 3 is whether or not I submit myself to the will of, somebody, since this one's going to be coming out quite a bit ways before Adastra's through, you know? Yeah, that's a spoiler, though. But I picked right. And it looks like we're out of time. But we didn't get to see the deer guy. Sad. I'm sad. But yeah, that would be a good time to audio check and rest my voice. Maybe I should do what I don't usually do, which is intermittently switch between this and something where I talk less. Just to give it a bit more of a thing. I could always do Hitman 3, I guess. Just try not to talk less and kill more. Granted, that wouldn't be bad on my legs, since, squad stayed. Squatting 720 pounds. You know, in a machine hack squat, that is a lot of weight. Anyways, end of this Let's Play. If you want to play this game, you can get it out on the internet for free. And I think there's money thing, Patreon. Let me just check. No, not CZ. Don't look at the Czech Republic. Don't even know where that is. Damn, it has the picture of that dear guy. Here's Predator Tractor. Not gonna lie. Would like some of that venison. Oh, I see. Route completion, day 2 of 5? Oh, I guess this game is in the early part of Axis. Rune, which is... Who's Rune? Bugger. Is 100 complete. Devon, which is the Panther guy, is 100% complete. I guess Rune might be the deer. And Bjorn might be the bear guy? Oh, yeah, there he is. Then who is... Yeah, guy. There's True... Rolf? Torolf? Nico 75, Lake is 50, and Lake is... Fuck, is he the tiger? No, he's the lion. I'm the tiger. And Jorgen, or Jorgen, don't know who that is. I guess this is going to be a quick one. I guess I could do all the routes, so I should focus on one, then the other. I should probably do with preference that I went first, and then pick the other routes later. I got some of that venison. It's pretty... It's saucy. Anyways, end of this Let's Play. So, comment, cause I like... Oh yeah, Patreon. Yes, it does look like they have a Patreon right up here, where, you know, done course. Is it just done course? Non-course VN. Anyways, comment, cause like, comment, if you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise, if you like me, and would like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos to how it grow. I will self-control the pet population. Sorry. It has been after an exercise day, and I have been reading for about 30 and talking for 37 minutes straight. And until next time, let's play me GamerWolfSix of Done Course. Thanks and see ya.